For the coconut cake, we will be needing the following items on the table. Now, the salted butter, which is the normal Taruna butter in a bucket that I showed you, is 350 grams, and the unsalted butter, which is Ambassador, is 150 grams. I will be needing flour 450 grams, desiccated coconut 150 grams. I will also be needing sugar 350 grams, baking powder ½ tablespoon, baking soda ½ tablespoon, and salt ½ teaspoon. Milk oil flavor ½ tablespoon, vanilla flavor 1 tablespoon. Now I am using clear vanilla here, not the dark one. Coconut flavor 1 tablespoon. Coconut milk 200 grams, and is gotten from this particular can. We have different products in the market. Any coconut milk at all will work. Now we have 8 eggs. So the first thing we're going to do is to put our butter into the mixing bowl and begin to mix. After some time, you gradually add in your sugar. Now I'm adding the sugar through the small hole on top of the mixing bowl at the cover. If you don't have this type of cover, you can as well just raise the mixer up and remove the bowl and add your sugar before creaming. Now increase the speed. As that is going on, prepare the rest of your ingredients. Starting with your eggs, break all the 8 eggs and whip them, then set aside. Now, for a soft textured cake, you do not need to whip your egg for too long. Remember, how you beat your eggs determines how the texture of your cake will be. When you beat for too long, the cake might be like bread. Always try as much as possible not to overbeat your egg if you need a soft textured cake. Next, pour in your baking soda, baking powder and salt into a sieve and sieve into the flour. Mix together again and then set aside. What we are doing is just to prepare the rest of the ingredients while we are waiting for the butter and sugar to cream very well. So now it's been 20 minutes, that is another 10 minutes on top of the first 10 minutes that this butter and sugar started beating. So now look at how beautiful the texture is. We can now start mixing our ingredients. But before you do that, make sure you stir your butter very well so that every part of it will be well incorporated. So now the next thing you're going to do is to start with your eggs. And when you're adding your eggs, make sure that there is no shell in the eggs, for it will not be good that somebody tastes your cake and choose something that is like shell. The person will not understand what he or she is eating. Now after adding, make sure you mix very well before the rest of the ingredients. Now we add our flavors, the milk oil flavor, the vanilla flavor, and the coconut flavor. Remember, there are 3 flavors I use here: the milk oil flavor, the coconut flavor, and the cream vanilla flavor. Now everything is mixing, and after mixing very well, you don't have to still allow it to be too long. You start folding in your flour, alternating it with your milk. Starting with flour and ending with flour. Don't forget. Now, after mixing, pour them into your square pans, the prepared pans, which I showed you how to line in the first video. Pour it, and as at this time my oven is already preheating, for it will not be good for you to just carry your cake to an oven that has not been preheated. It may not really help the cake to rise well, so please take note of that. Now, after mixing thoroughly, making sure everything is well incorporated, you now add in your desiccated coconut. Continue mixing until well combined. Then pour into prepared pans, which is your 2 8-inch pan, the square pans 2 8-inch, and then bake in a moderate hot oven. Now, there's something I want you to know concerning this baking. Right now, my oven should be very hot. By the time you place in this cake, still allow the hotness of the oven at least for 10 minutes. Then you lower it, although it all depends on the type of oven. Bake until when you put your knife inside, it comes out clean. Then you know that your cakes are ready. Now, these are the finished cakes. If you don't like your cake to be as brown as this, do monitor your oven so that it won't color like this. But I like it to be this brown because at least I'll be sure that the cake is well cooked. So that is the finished cake. So our square coconut cake is ready. See you in the next class. Bye for now.